Good morning. Good morning. Boy, the wind out here today. Good morning. Peace and love to all who up and early bird. I'm an early bird. I've been up a long time before now. Sometimes, hey Miss Lockheed, good morning. How you doing, boss lady? Got some more gardening hacks for you. The wind, one gardening hack. Don't try to put that dimensions earth down on a windy day like today. Thank you, my girlfriend Nene, who gave me this outfit. It is who gave me these earrings. I love her taste in earrings and clothes, hunty. So I'm giving my bestie a shout out, Nene. You see this one? You see I'm wearing them. Thank you. Anyway, y'all, this hat is gonna fly off the top of my head. And I don't really need it up here on the porch, but I will need it out there in my backyard when the sun get higher. One of the things I want to show y'all about the sun that you have to be aware of when you are planting. So I got some moringa trees that need all day sun. They can't be shaded. So I have to make sure that they in the right place. So I'm gonna turn it around. Whoops. And see if you can see it. Let me get up a little bit closer. I'm gonna go down the stairs. That's the only thing I can't see the screen when I do that. But I'm not sure if y'all can see it. You see the bucket? There it is. I have it where it's all day sun. If I had the buckets anywhere else, they wouldn't necessarily get all day sun. See over here, it's shaded. So that's not a good place for those moringa trees. So those two blue buckets, am I seeing both of them? There they go. The two blue buckets behind me are in the right place, the sweet spot to get sun all day. So my moringa trees, they have to have that. Okay. Yeah, I know you the work this working girl. So you can always tune in. No, she's not my stylist. She's my friend. Long-term friend, the one who talked me into moving to Fargo, North Dakota and changed my whole family life and not accept living in the ghetto, the hood, seeing other people how they live and assimilating some of the things we valued and liked as far as living there. And I take that with me everywhere I move. I will never move to a hood. Oh, you got a big test? Okay, girl, I ain't gonna hold you up. Gotta do what you gotta do. This is still an instructional. And well, first let me put my disclaimer. I'm legal. So I'm gonna put one up in the air for you. And good luck on that test. Okay. I'm legal. And also my channel is about therapy, overcoming, and not about the messiness. So if you're a hot mess, love messiness, as in cyber harassment, got no life, live to troll, got hate, this video not for you. This is a gardening video. Also is doubling and working as a it's also working as a decluttering journey for me. Because the more I show you all, the more I can get rid of and not keep hanging on to it because I'm trying to make a video. The video will be done. Now this about to work my nerves. The wind is out here today, boy. can't edit out the bloopers. That's the only downside. That's the only downside. You can't edit out the bloopers in lives. um, so good morning, good morning, good morning, team. One and all in one. Today's video is gonna be more gardening tips and hacks. Not entertainment. Good morning, love my hair. Good morning to you. I've been good. Working hard though. People don't realize how hard I work, and when they find me collapsed or discover that I spent the last couple of days pretty much collapsed, it's because I put the work in. So basically, that's what I'm doing now. Still putting the work in. Because I know I can collapse. Thank goodness I'm a lady of leisure at this time. I hope that won't be long. I hope I'll be following in boss lady C steps and be saying I got to get to work. But right now, the work I'm doing is at home, trying to educate y'all not to take them damn boxes of food from Chump. I can't even fix my lips to say president. And grow your own food. I might have already said it in other videos, but I'm gonna keep saying it again over and over in this video and future videos. You can start from food. You don't have to go out, jump out and buy a bunch of seeds and not really sure how they grow, because it really experience is your best teacher. I didn't know one herb from the other. I didn't know how it grew, but I know basil now. Know after experience, basil grows different than oregano. So I know what kind of containers I could put basil in. I know what kind of containers I could put oregano in. So since we own the basil, I'm gonna show you my basil. It's kind of struggling. I see the little uh I see the little heads appearing. You can see the yellow dots. This one. That's a head. But I'm gonna sprinkle a few more in there and hopefully help this come along, because uh I love basil and I want a lot of it. So I got a few more seeds here to work with and more packages too. So I'm gonna start with that. And with the basil seeds, you ain't gotta do nothing but throw them down. You ain't gotta cover them up. And you don't need that many, about 4 or 5 in the same container. And then it's may the best plant win. So I'm putting all these back in there. And this is an example of a basil that came to the end of its life. So I'm just gonna yank that out, the roots out, and put that in my compost pile, and start a new round of basil in this same container. Waste not, want not. This container grew basil all winter. I'm proud of my efforts. I ate off that basil plant all winter long. So that's a win-win, right? You bought a cilantro plant, and when I got home from work, it was leaning to the side. Just put it in water. I'm telling you, the onions. Oh, let me get the onions. Y'all, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Good morning, Stacy Love. How you doing? Let me show you. My onions was laying down like you talking about, and I didn't worry about it. And I'm gonna show you just what onions do. The cilantro gonna do the same thing. Put it in water and put it in the sun, and it's gonna reach up for the sun just like all plants do. Hold on a second. I didn't lose y'all. Now let me show you. I I used to panic. I used to panic the same way when I put the stuff in the water. Now, here's my suggestion if you're not good with planting and you want a good plant to start and succeed right away. I don't know where you live, but in Midwest, North, the easiest plant to grow is daylilies. They can take about any kind of weather, any kind of thing you sling at, and come back year after year. You never have to replant again. If anything, you got to dig up some and give them away because they grow so heartily. Next to that is hostas, but I don't know where you live, Stacy. But those are the two. And if you live in the Midwest, I highly recommend. They they grow in this area very well and come back every year without you having to do anything. Anyway, I just wanted to show y'all these onions. Now, I bought these onions just like this in a bundle. And you looking for a bundle where the bulbs are small on the bottom. That's gonna give you more growth, more harvest. This will grow 4 or 5 times. And see, you see, it's some of them that lean. The ones that lean, you could just clip them off. It's no biggie. Because I guarantee you the stronger ones gonna survive and they're gonna be standing straight up. All of these was leaning when I first put them in the jar. I just cut off the ones that dry up and the rest of them keep growing. Okay. So if I get a whole brand new jar, I got a whole brand new jar. All you need to put is water in the jar. I guarantee you they're going to grow. I guarantee you. And I'll show you this onions the next few days and you'll see how they come spring back to life. They going to flop over and you going to think they dying and you did something wrong. Nope, they just got to recover because this is shock. This is shock to the plant. So this plant been cooped up in plastic, which I think this is a horrible tragedy to do to any plant. But that's the world we live in. However, the good news is all this green, all this green that you see means this plant is still very much alive. That is all you have to do to grow you some onion. Okay? That is it. And cilantro does the same thing. Basil does the same thing. If you go and get basil leaves from the store, a whole bundle of them, or cilantro, a whole bundle of them, that's all you got to do is put it in some water. And in fact, I got a little bit too much water. Because you just want to cover just above the bulb part. And I promise you, you're going to grow some more onion. I'm going to go ahead and eat that one that's hanging out. But these are going to be standing up pretty and strong tomorrow. Some of them may flop, but don't panic. The strongest leaves are going to survive and keep on growing. Okay? Could you hear me loving my hair? In South Carolina, I imagine you could grow year round. So this is something you could do year round. This is something you could do year round, even if you live in a cold climate like I do. So I'm going to put this back in the house. This is for all those people who don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to dig up worms and bugs and deal with all that. Grow you some herbs right in your windowsill in glass jars. It works for cilantro. It works for sage. It works for thyme. It works for what's the other one? Rosemary, mint. Well, I want this to be common knowledge because that's what we have a disadvantage of the ancient people. We think we so better than the ancient man. We got all these gadgets, but what happened when the power go out and these gadgets don't run? We need to know how to survive off the real stuff. Yep, that's all it takes. This is a jar left over from some Tostitos cheese. Yes, I cheat with cheese on the Savy plan, but for the most part, I eat the Savy way, alkaline way, all fruits and vegetables, no meat. But your plants will grow in water. Even if you get like, some people like to give fresh cut flowers for Mother's Day and Valentine's Day and different things. You could get those flowers to root. And once the root appears, you could plant them and start a whole new crop of that same plant. This works for any plant, just about any plant, just about anyone. You can reroot using water only. No dirt, no extra vitamins, no nothing but sun. No nothing but sun. I guarantee you this will grow me some more onions. And I'll get about 2 or 3 rounds off of this bundle before I have to get some more. So hold on, I'm gonna put this back inside. And then I'm gonna finish this pot with the basil. And then I'm gonna show you how to use these pop bottles to make a trap for bugs, because that's the other thing. Unfortunately, it comes with the territory. Some bugs is gonna come, especially if you're bringing in fruit, and it's a guarantee with bananas. If the cilantro has a root, no, it's ready to grow. If the cilantro don't have any root, no, you need to keep it in water until you see roots come out of that cilantro plant. And you'll be able to see it because it's a clear jar. That's what you use. I was scared to use clear jars when I seen somebody, on YouTube, the different videos, but it works. It absolutely works. Now, they will get too big for this jar. And when you see that the plants are getting longer, you can put it in the ground. But for me, I just eat them because I like the green part. I just eat them up, and the part that gets too big for the jar, I just put them in my compost pile. But cilantro works like that. You could get spinach to do that. You could get what else? Basil to do that. You could actually buy the basil in the packages already cut and get you a new basil plant from one of those pieces. You don't have to grow it from seed. So let me put this back in my greenhouse in the house. Ooh, that wind is out here, y'all. Oh, my door open. My fan. Come up with a different strategy than that. But see, here's the onions I cut a couple of days ago. You already can see some that has grown from higher than the cut. See, you can see the ones that I cut, and you can see the ones that's growing. That has already grown past the cut. Davita Jane Brown. I live in the Midwest in Illinois, Lincoln Land, where Lincoln grew up. He literally walked down the same street I walked it down to go to school, to go to his job as the president. So I'm in a historical town. So people who live in the South, y'all could grow all year long. And this can be grown inside in your windowsill. You don't need a yard. You could do cilantro like that. You could do spinach like that. You could do basil like that. You could do onion like that. That's it, just water. And you could see the new growth. There's some new roots right there getting longer and longer. That means they still growing. That means they still got plenty of life left. And when they white and healthy, that means they healthy. When the roots are white like that, that means those roots are still healthy. So I'm gonna put this back inside. Okay. All this good natural wind is perfect. Perfect for me weather wise, so I ain't gotta keep saying it because I'm hot. It feels perfect. It's nice and cool. Perfect amount of wind, but that's not perfect for the pests. So before I go any further, I'm gonna finish up this basil and show y'all this is what I use. And you can see some of it grew all the way down to the bottle cap. But I'm gonna use the same one to grow some more. And the old plant gonna feed the new plant. So the first step is I'm adding water to the bottom. I'm adding water. And I'm able to get water from my tap because I built a filter in on it. But you use spring water. You get that from Dollar Tree for $1 to start the plants. And then I'm gonna give it a little watering so it's nice and moist on the top. Got got it moist on the top. And all I'm gonna do is pour a few more basil seeds, which I got this kit. This is from a kit, Buzzy Seeds. Now this is the end of the season for the store, so you may not be able to find it, but Dollar Tree, you could get a lot of the items that sold at Dollar Tree online from the online store. So I don't want anybody to get discouraged thinking it's too late because this can be done inside. So I'm just a real tiny seeds like pepper, and I just sprinkled 2 or 3 of them down. And they need the sun to germinate. But this wind out here may be too much for them. So I'm taking both of my basil plants back indoors until they germinate. So these are my 2 basils, and they going back into my greenhouse inside to germinate. Even North Carolina, I think you can grow all year long. You don't have a limitation like I do. I got to hurry up and get all this stuff down so I can have a great harvest, bountiful harvest come September. So I would get going and growing because you got the luxury of being able to grow all year long being in the South. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Now, now I want to show you all the pest control. Yeah, in my town, it's a lot of community gardens around here, and I like that. You can always ask them for seeds. In fact, it's little groups that even sell plots of land, so you don't have to personally own, have a yard in your backyard. But some community gardens allow you to buy plots of a lot and grow whatever you want. That's becoming more and more popular. It's definitely become popular here where I live. They really big on growing here, and I'm in the right town for that because it's pretty rural. People got their country ways. Yeah, it's they told me it's like $40 for the whole season for a little plot of your own on a community garden. I think that's worth it. I'm willing to invest that, but I'm lucky. I got a big yard that I can grow plenty of stuff in. But I get seeds from them and I get clippings from them. I got all my mint that way last year. The mint that's growing in my backyard, that's how I got it from a community garden. So they are very instrumental uh, uh, community activity that I think everybody should participate in. If you have one, that's a great experience for your kids. They go the group that I had my granddaughter in when she was here last summer. They meet every week and tend the ground and check on the plants, and they all learning something. And it was just a way to socialize and get to know other people in your neighborhood. So I think a community garden is a fantastic idea and whose time has come. It really has, because I really we are suffering from mass food production. I tried to get, thank you, Davita, my friend Nini, courtesy of her. She sent me a care package that included this jumper outfit that I love too. Anyway, um, I'm an earring junkie too. You ain't by yourself. I love earrings. She do too. She's a junkie too. I've been knowing her through the years. She one of my ace boon coons. Anyway, uh the community garden thing, make sure you get to know them, because that's a way to get to know your neighbors. Introduce yourself. I just walk up to them, how you get started, and they told me how you get started. So they told me you could buy a plot. What they quoted me was very inexpensive and well worth it. So, but I'm lucky enough, I have a big huge yard to grow a bunch of stuff in, and that bunch of stuff includes moringa trees. Don't let nobody lie to you about you can only get protein from meat. Um, the moringa tree is one of the plants I'm going to grow, but I gotta soak them in water. And I tried a few last year. I just waited too late. It was like late in July, and that's really too late for these. So by the time September came, that's how the seeds look. They look like little acorns, and they gotta soak in water. So these videos ain't just for y'all, it's for me. This is me multitasking. So I'm putting my few moringa seeds in, and I got two containers. And so this is about 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. 9 of them. They look like little acorns. And I want to tell y'all a story about that. You never know where your blessings come from. Because I had already bought them last year, but it was a lady on YouTube that sent me 100 of them just because I was asking questions. I didn't ask her. She just said, I will send you 100 of them. So she sent me 100 of them. Bless her heart. 100 moringa seeds, which I plan to plant down south where my people live. Because these will grow year round in zone 9 through 11. I'm in zone 5. That's the important thing you got to find out is what zone you live in when it comes to what plant to choose to grow. So, and all seeds, if you get seeds, it'll tell you on the back whether or not that's a good plant to grow. That's not a good plant for me in the Midwest to grow unless I bring it inside. And they real tough. So you can keep cutting them over and over again, bring them inside, and they'll grow right back. They'll recover from it. Oh my goodness, I done lost my little check. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so I'm trying to get my moringa seed started too. And this is me killing two birds with one stone. Instead of me waiting. So those are gonna soak for a day. And then I'm gonna plant them. Wow, my whole chat is gone. Are y'all still there? If y'all there, say yes. Type 1 if you still there. Because I can't see my chat at all. I am on Facebook. I can put my Facebook profile on there if you want me to. Let me see. I'm going to grab it. I am on Facebook. I'm trying to grab the link for you. It might not go while I'm in this live, so let me see, can I get it just from my my notes? Okay, I could get it from my notes. Okay, I'm copying my Facebook link and pasting it. So you should see it now. That's the link to my profile. Okay. Hey, Stacy Love and Davita. Okay. Yeah, also quinoa give you protein. They got us all brainwashed that protein only comes from meat. That's not true. Don't believe the hype. That is not true. You get protein from plants. Hi, Brandy. How you doing, honey? Did you follow up on that lead to the cannabinoid seeds? That's where I went to get it. Right. Facts, Davita. You don't need meat for protein. We made it without meat for millions of years. Not thousands, millions of years. So that's not true. Protein don't just come from meat, but that was hype and promotion for the dairy companies, for the cows. The expensive cows. Having cows was like having cars, a fleet of cars. They want you to be dependent on that, and it's not true. You don't need that to survive. I've been going a year without meat. Do you see me losing weight and getting skinny and frail? I did lose some weight, so I went from 303 to 288 without any effort, but I wasn't going for the weight loss. I was going for change in my diet in terms of elimination, digestion. That's what I was having issues with, digestion. And it was as much of a problem. Digestion was as much of a problem as the fibromyalgia that I was dealing with, and one had to go. One had to go. So me changing to eating the Sabi way, that eliminated those digestion problems. And once your body find out what it's supposed to act like when it's right, you don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to constipation problems. Now it's just go and flow. That might be too TMI, but that's why I went the Sabi way. Yeah, juicing helps with weight loss and help you live longer. Yeah, I don't juice because I don't have a juicer. I just eat the whole fruit because you get the fruit and the fiber. You know, um, one day when I get a juicer, I might do the juicing thing. But what also helps is eating the whole plant, eating the whole fruit, eating the whole vegetable. You made walnut meat spaghetti yesterday. It really detoxes. That sounds good. Walnut meat. Um, well, today I'm gonna do a pasta dish with quinoa, brown rice, pasta, um, uh, red onion, zucchini, bell pepper, and mushrooms. In a tomato-based sauce and veggie crumbles poured over the pasta. Cause I am trying to get away from the cheese. And I still put Dr. Sabi in all my veggie dishes or my smoothies. So that's still a lifestyle for me. Yeah, I went over there to the website. I didn't stay on there yet, but I checked it out. I did check it out. I see you. I see you. I want some of the stuff. I want to order some of that stuff. I think that my ninja don't break up the brazel nuts good enough for me to appreciate the brazel nut cheese. So I gotta probably get a better grinder to get a smoother consistency. I tried it. I tried it based on what's the guy's name? I can't think, but it's a man. He does most of the cooking. It's a man and wife, but it's the fellow who does most of the cooking. He does the alkaline recipes. That's where I got the Alfredo dish from with the brazel nuts. But I would use the vegetarian cheese when I could get my hand on it. And I tried the brazel nut, but I didn't like the grind. It wasn't smooth like peanut butter. I had to keep trying at it, so I give up the cheese. But now I still use cheese. Um, I want to grow up and graduate from the cheese. I tried to do the prazel nuts, but I did something wrong. I think it's that I don't have a good enough grinder. I'll probably have to get something like the coffee grinder to grind it up better, or something that really make peanut butter to make it smoother, to give it a smoother consistency for me. Anyway, I wanted to at least get in this video before my time is up, because I've been trying to give it limited to an hour. I want to show you all a natural pest control that works on the same principle as the planter, the pop out planter. See, I want to give people tips and things that they can do, even if they ain't got no money. So this is one. Pop bottles. I know I ain't supposed to have this, but this is an accumulation from the past, not present. And I kept them for planting in. But there's another use I use for it. First of all, take the top off. And unlike the planters, it's no measuring. You just use the label as your guide. You cut the top off by the label. Cut it all the way off. And hope you don't cut yourself and have no bloopers live. Pray said I have no bloopers live because this thing is sharp and I already cut myself practice. I got that clumsy curse. Okay, cut off the top, and you don't have to do anything else special unless you want to use these outside. If you want to use these outside, then what I suggest is to put rocks in the bottom to weight it down. Now, you had the two parts like this. You put the one on top just like the pop bottle planter, except you're going to push it all the way in until they even. And then you're going to take electrical tape to secure the edges. Keep you from cutting yourself on it. Because this cut plastic is kind of sharp. So I'm just putting that electrical tape around the edge. All around the edge, so that sharp edge won't cut you or the kids. I guarantee you this work is effective. I've done it. And what the nuisance pest that comes into my house that gets on my nerve is the stink bug. Now, I don't know how I got the name stink bug because I have never personally smelled what a stink bug smell like, but it's the same bug. I looked it up. That's what they call them. That's the unofficial name. But ours live in the trees, and since we displaced them, so you see I got the electrical tape going around the edge. We displaced the stink bugs. And so they get in the house, they take up residence, and they are attracted to light. So now I'm using my work zone light, and this gonna be one I use inside the house. But the ones I use outside, I'ma just get I want to get a solar light that work from the sun energy. But this one inside gonna work from the light energy. And now you see that light? Okay, that's my work zone light. You put the pop bottle over the light. Now the wind gonna blow this away. It ain't gonna be no wind inside my house. But you just sit it over the light like that. The stink bugs are attracted to the light and they'll keep trying to get in. And just it's the natural thing to do. And they get trapped inside and they can't get back out. They're not smart enough to just go back through the hole they come in. And what they'll do is crawl up the side. So that's the other reason why you put the tape around the edge. And these make perfect stink bug and other bugs, wasps and flies, all of them. They'll get trapped in here. And all you got to do is when it gets full, which is kind of gross, when it fills up, is toss it. Hands clean, don't touch nothing, no chemicals. All those bugs are attracted to light. And they have the lights you can get from Dollar Tree. You just stick it on the bottom. You can tack it to the bottom with electrical tape. Turn the light on outside, leave it outside, and they will be loaded with bugs. I guarantee you, because all bugs is attracted to lights. But they have the little lights that you click on and click off at the Dollar Tree. You can get them. Just turn it on, leave it on one night. Your thing will be full with some type of bugs, especially the stink bugs. So those are two of the major things that I wanted to get across to y'all before I get my hands down and dirty out there in the yard tackling my weed problem. I thank goodness my boy came by without notice, but he helped me get the heavy stuff to the back. And I am a gadget goon. So me, in the process of me decluttering, I found something that was a perfect for me at this time. I don't know why I didn't use it before now. Probably was because I didn't have a drill. I'm finna take a drill to those weeds in my backyard without bending down. Cause I tried the hot water. It's only a little bit, and that's too much work and too much electricity. Yeah, Dollar Tree sells the grow kits. I got them for my grandbabies. Let me show you. When my grandbabies get here this summer, they gonna get to pick their own seeds. These are the grow kits that you can get from Dollar Tree to get started and grow these in your window. They don't take up no space, hardly, and get them going. And then when they get too big for this, then you can plant them outside. But all kinds of things will grow in here. Me, I already used the basil seeds that came with mine. Basil is what came with mine. I'm growing them in a different container, and I'm gonna let the grandbabies pick their own seeds to use in here that they want to grow. So you don't even necessarily have to use. You might get there and they only have the one plant, and it's not one that you want. You just use your own seeds, and they come with the little pea pod, and you wet that with water, soak it in water. It blows up, and you put the seeds in it, and they will grow in this thing plenty long enough to give you some basil or whatever you decide to grow. I'm not going to use it for basil. I'm going to let the kids pick what they want. But I thought they were so cute. And if you don't see them in the store, you can go online to Dollar Tree, to their link online, to their website online, and order it. If they got some left, because this is seasonal. They don't sell it all year round, but you could probably still get some now. And in the store, it's probably in clearance now because this is what's like considered the end of the spring. And they putting the 4th of July stuff out. So you could get the seeds. So speaking of seeds, Sister Hutchinson, S. Hutchinson, she sent me some seeds. And I wasn't able to tell her that's another one of my clutter is seeds. But I love these clear plastic bags because at least now my seeds are all in one place. I got them organized with the ones I'm going to put down today. Yeah, I got that marked today. The ones I'm going to put down today is oregano, spearmint. I'm going to put down all the ones that don't require me digging. And so that's my oregano, uh, uh, spinach, squash, my I love my zucchini. This is going down today because I love zucchini so much. I eat it every day. I never get tired of it. I eat it all kinds of ways. So that's important to me to grow. Um, I'm gonna let the kids pick out the rest what they want to grow. And so I finally got I got all my seeds organized, the kind that I want to grow outdoors, the kind that are very unlikely to grow and will give away, like tomato. I don't really do tomato. I don't eat tomato enough. But onions, that's going outdoors. That's going out. And this is gonna be my flower plant that I grow indoors. So that's gonna be my lavender and my yeah, echinacea. So I got my work cut out. These are my most immediate, and then I save my seeds. I waste not, want not, because seeds have a long shelf life, long as you keep them dry. So I got plenty of bell pepper seeds. Um, I stockpile my seeds, and I don't turn them down. Uh, Sister Hutchinson sent me some. I ain't gonna turn them down. But I caught my own sale and deal because they got them for $4 at my Dollar Tree now, and I got me some more morning glories and marigolds because the marigolds because of their pest repellent property, and the marigolds just because I want some blue climbing my fence. I wasn't successful last year. I'm gonna check the ones I put down this year, and if they don't go, I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna try it again. I ain't gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try it again. Now I got plenty to try it with, cause I stockpiled at Dollar Tree, four for a dollar. Oh, I'm so happy for you. I want to check, man. I ain't even been over there to check. I'm gonna check today when I get over there, putting my zucchini in. But I done talked my way up to an appetite. And y'all know me, I love me some mango salsa. So I'm getting ready to swing this laptop back into my crib, into the kitchen, and get going in my kitchen. And I'm gonna come up out of this live and come back after I done fix me something to eat. I just wanted to get them seeds and that bug trap out on this one. And my friends, y'all can help me because not everybody gonna want to hear all the sad talk, and sometimes I veer off to the Queen's Court stuff. Everybody ain't gonna want to hear that when they came here to grow. So the points at which you see the part where I answer your questions, or is specifically garden tips. I could use y'all help in putting the timestamp on it, and believe me, you'll become the most popular commenter because everybody else gonna thank you afterwards. Oh, thank you, girl. I didn't know when she was ever gonna get to that part. So that would be a big help to me. Because I try to get the links in, I try to shout everybody out, and but it's only so much I can think of and remember per video, and I gotta make my videos do double and triple duty. So I'm gonna get up out of this one, and I'll come back later. I don't. I want to take advantage of the fact that it's nice and cool out here, and I ain't got to sweat, but I got to put my war clothes on because I'm not trying to get dirty in my cute little outfit that my friend Nene hooked me up with. So thank you, Nene.